Good morning, class. Today we're working on Math, Unit 2, Lesson 9. Today you will be reviewing multiplication as well as the associative property. And remember, if you need extra help on the associative property, go back and watch the video for Unit 2, Lesson 7 homework. We're also going to be reviewing estimation and bar graphs. So you can see down here for number 12 in Stretch Your Thinking, we have a bar graph where you're going to write your own two-step problem using the data from the bar graph. And I am going to have you do Stretch Your Thinking today. I know oftentimes we don't, but this is one I want you to practice, and it's similar to the things we were doing yesterday. So I do want you to complete number 12. We're going to go ahead and get started with this review, and I'm going to go over a couple of the problems with you. In the multiply section, numbers 1 through 6, you're multiplying 1-digit by 2-digit numbers, 1-digit by 3-digit numbers, 2-digit by 2-digit numbers, and 4-digit by 1-digit numbers. These are things we've been doing since our prep unit at the beginning of the year, so it's review, but I am going to go over it with you. We'll go ahead and look at number 5 together. We have 1,509, and we're multiplying that by 3. Okay, biggest thing is lining it up and making sure that you're carrying correctly. 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Put down your 7, carry your 2. 3 times 0 is equal to 3, plus 2 is equal to 2. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Put down your 5, carry your 1. 3 times 1 is equal to 3, plus 1 is 4. And so your answer is 4,527. In our next section here, it says regroup the numbers using the associative property. And remember, class, that the associative property just means that you can group the numbers in different ways and still end up with the same answer, or you can associate those numbers together in different ways and still come to the same answer. So we'll go ahead and we'll look at number 7. And what we have is 3 6/10 plus the quantity 4/10 plus 25 hundredths. And in the original problem, you can see that in the order of operations, you're supposed to complete what's in the parentheses first. And what the associative property tells us is that if you complete it in this order, meaning you add the 4/10 and the 25 hundredths first, and then add in the 3 6/10, you would get the same answer regardless of how you added it. So what you can do to write it in a different way is you take your numbers 3.6 or 3 6/10 plus 4/10 plus 25 hundredths, and you can associate them in a different way or pair them together in a different way and still come up with the same answer. So here, if you take 3 6/10 plus 4/10 plus 25 hundredths, you're going to get the exact same answer as you would have if you added it the first way. So that's the associative property. You're just changing the order in which you add the numbers together. Go ahead and complete your addition, and 3 6/10 plus 4/10 is equal to 4 plus 25 hundredths is equal to 4 25 hundredths. And so you can go ahead and write the equation as well as the solved answer on the line. All right, and then when we look at numbers 9 through 11, we are using estimation, okay, to solve those equations. And when you use estimation in these, I want you to estimate to the nearest whole number. Okay, and so let's go ahead and just look at number 9. We have 7 535 thousandths, and to that we're going to be adding 2 706 thousandths. Okay, and in order to estimate to the nearest whole number, we need to look, okay, at the number directly to the right. So we're estimating to the nearest whole number here, which is 7 and 2. And in order to do that, we look, remember, to the number directly to the right. And if that number is 5 or higher, we round up. If it's 4 or lower, we round down. And so what that's going to look like is we're going to identify the number to the right of the number we're rounding here. And we have 7 5/10. 5 and higher, we round up. So that's going to make this whole number an 8. And we're going to look at the number to the right of this. And it's 2 7/10, and it's 7, so it's higher than 5. So we're also going to round up on this one. So it's 3. And 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. And so your equation and your answer here is going to be 8 plus 3 equals 11. And that's all you're doing, estimating to the nearest whole number. Same thing with dollars. Don't forget to include your labels. Again, stretch your thinking. I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of this. I do want you to complete stretch your thinking today, similar to yesterday. If you need a review how to use that bar graph, go back and look at the previous lesson, check it out, and create your own two-step story problem. Make sure that your story problem is actually two-step, and there are examples in our previous lesson, so make sure you check it out if you're struggling to write a two-step problem to solve using the data in that graph. Thank you, and when you have finished, take a picture of your work, attach it to the assignment, upload it in Teams, and turn it in. Have a good day.